Hi, Xavier. I'm providing you a review of your debate speech. So give me a second here. I'm trying to do a screen share. Here we go. So here is your debate speech, Xavier. So for first few things, let's go to the rubric here. I did not see a map of the speech. You were supposed to provide a map saying just in pointers, what the data is. Go back to to the discussion forum and see how your classmates have provided a map of the speech, which says in very small, just like single sentences, what is your data, what is your claim, what's your warrant, what's your backing, what's your qualifier, and what's your rebuttal. So I didn't see that. So here you've missed 5 points for that one. But however, let me go to your speech. So yeah, I this is what I'm going to say in the speech. You do kind of create a connection, but I would probably uh, kind of think about certain other things that you could do to kind of really create a stronger connection with the audience. First of all, there are a few things that you have to think about. Right now, the way the speech has been written, it is good for an audience who's reading your speech, but it needs to be changed for an audience who's going to listen to your speech. Make the sentences shorter, simpler, and easier to follow. Have a lot of rhetorical questions within your speech. Like, for example, you want to say, how many of you want to, how many of you had uniforms in, by a show of hands? How many of you had to wear uniforms? How many of you always wanted to wear uniforms? I always wanted to wear uniforms. You know why? These are conversational strategies you can do. Start with a rhetorical question. Ask the audience to raise their hands. That creates connection. How many schools here have you also have? Do you have friends who have gone to schools where they have uniforms? Did you ever exchange notes with them? Did they feel better or do you feel better? So these are ways you can kind of make a dialogue with the audience. So I don't see that here. It seems like the speech is right now, it has some good, of course it is, good research, and this is what you will be talking about, but there are certain things that you need to do to make it conversational. All right. So talk about, maybe give us an international reference of how different countries in the world have uniforms, have endorsed uniforms, and what and whether the students have a sense of equality, whether that is creating a sense of equality within the audience. You can talk about that as well. So, right, it's kind of you work that in your introduction as well. Now, within the body, that we have to go back to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The kind of points that you have pointed out, it seems to me, I may be wrong, but it seems to me that you are talking in terms of if we think about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you are saying that this is this will create a sense of equality, right? And right now, if people do not feel a sense of equality, they may feel unsafe. They not everybody has the designer clothes to wear. Some people may not be able to afford, and this kind of, if we have a uniform, then then we can kind of